Think you need to upload daily to grow on YouTube? Think again. I'm about to expose the biggest upload frequency myth that's holding back thousands of small creators. You've heard it everywhere. Post more videos to grow faster. But what if I told you this advice is actually killing your channel? Stick around because I'm about to show you why less content often leads to more views, and I'll reveal the upload strategy that's working in 2025. Here's the shocking truth. YouTube doesn't care how often you upload. It cares about how viewers respond to what you upload. And that's where most creators get it completely wrong. Let me show you something fascinating. This channel with just 7 videos has more views than this one with over 200 videos. Why? Because they understand something fundamental that most experts miss entirely. The real algorithm trigger isn't frequency, it's viewer response. When you rush to meet an arbitrary schedule, you sacrifice quality, research, and refinement. The result? Videos that underperform, which tells YouTube your content isn't worth recommending. But here's where it gets really interesting. I analyzed 100 small channels that exploded in growth this year. Know what I found? 78% of them uploaded less than once per week during their growth phase. They weren't focused on feeding the algorithm, they were obsessed with creating content worth watching. This completely contradicts what most YouTube gurus preach. They'll tell you to stay consistent with rigid schedules, but they're missing the bigger picture. Consistency and quality matters far more than consistency in timing. Let me break down the 3-part strategy that's actually working. First, strategic patience. Instead of rushing out half-baked videos, successful creators spend 2 to 3 times longer on research and preparation. They identify proven topics using tools like vidIQ to find outlier video opportunities before they even start filming. Second, they practice intentional inconsistency. Yes, you heard that right. They'll go quiet for weeks if needed, then release a breakthrough video that performs 10 times better than their average content. This signals to YouTube that their content is exceptional, not just regular. Third, they focus on response rate, not upload rate. They measure success by audience retention, click-through rate, and engagement, not by how many videos they publish. One video with 70% retention is worth more than 10 videos with 30% retention. Now, I'm not saying you should upload once a year and expect growth. There's a sweet spot, and it varies by niche. For most small creators, 2 to 4 high-quality videos per month consistently outperforms daily low-effort content. But what about the big channels that upload daily? Here's what they don't tell you. They didn't grow because of frequency. They can upload frequently because they've already grown. They have teams, resources, and established audiences. Trying to match their output as a small creator is like trying to run before you can walk. The most damaging part of the upload more myth is what it does to your creative process. When you're chasing a schedule, you start making compromises. You pick easier topics, do less research, rush your editing. Each of these small compromises reduces your video's potential, creating a cycle of mediocrity that's hard to break. Instead, imagine what you could create if you gave yourself permission to take an extra week on that video. The deeper research, the tighter script, the more compelling thumbnail. These improvements compound, often turning an average video into an outlier that drives real growth. I've seen this firsthand. When I stopped forcing myself to upload weekly and instead focused on creating fewer, better videos, my views increased by 340% within 2 months. My subscriber growth accelerated despite posting less frequently. Now, there is one scenario where more frequent uploads make sense, when you're still finding your voice and style. In this early experimental phase, volume helps you learn faster. But once you know what works, strategic quality trumps mindless quantity every time. So here's your action plan. First, analyze your top-performing videos and identify what made them successful. Second, give yourself permission to spend twice as long on your next video, focusing on those elements that worked before. Third, measure the results not just in views but in retention and engagement. The algorithm rewards videos that people actually watch, not channels that simply upload more often. Master this principle and you'll break through while others remain stuck in the hamster wheel of constant content creation. If this helped, like and subscribe for more myth-busting content. Next week, I'm exposing the truth about shorts. boosting or hurting growth? In a sea of content, quality wins. See you next time.